Is anyone have any question for this part? So, comment. Let me see. Would scraping from data from a sport site be considered public notes? This is a perfect question. Like, I put this on the back, but I think we can we can talk about right now. It's like is how to save use this tag. So I will show an example. Could you use Google right now for the Google part? So I need. Could anyone see the about the Google? Yes. So we have two way to show this one. Did anyone see the privacy? I I think like every time I ask like could I get you data from you or like some private oh is anyone can see my screen like sometimes like you just exist and come again. Good. Okay, right, I can see. Okay, I think you just refresh your web. Like sometimes we have some network some issue. Like if have any question, just let me know. So like for the privacy part, okay, this is sorry, this is all Chinese. I come from China, so that is Chinese. So for the privacy part, they will tell you is that data can allow you to do that, or like he will limit you. Like, you know, usually if you get trouble is you to access that website too fast because if you use the web scraping, you can, the machine can run very, very, very fast. Maybe you just wait 1 second for 10 times and they will think you are not the person, you are the machine. And sometimes the most bad thing is you make the web crash. Okay, that's you really get a trouble. All right, and especially some government web, that's really terrible. So we have second way is just go to this one. You can see the robots. Like this part, usually he will tell you like for the about Google, he's allow anything, and we can see here. Just a Google search and just anything, just like let me think of website. It's like the linking. Just sorry. I think we can just search here google.com. No, look, this is the google.com is limit. Could anyone see this one? Have allow, disallow, like any like random the word like no one can understand that one. But could anyone see this one? Is have allow and disallow? Okay, perfect. So you can see allow is search about, search static, and disallow. Like they have lots of limit. Like if you be a web scraping engineering, I think you can know this one. But for now, this a little too deep for us. Like so like usually because some data is like it's involved the privacy like linking like lots of job on that, and now the linking not allow. If allow, I will do some job project like so sometimes if you really do lots of things, they will ban your address. Like if you use this computer in this address, they just not allow you to access any data. So I have to say before web scraping, just search this one before. Like we just want to make some data in the project. No one really want damage the data. And okay, is that clear? Answer the question. Consider public note. I think that is. All right. So like back to the basic like how we extract the data from the web. I think this was for like beginning, like because this is I can show everyone, like this is my personal web, and we can see here you can get to go to inspect, and we can see this. I don't know, like, is anyone learn about HTML or like any make the web language? You can see here, like this basically is how to make a web. Like we can see how the myself project and any part. This is my personal project link. So basically, we get the data from the web just through this HTML data and anything. Like this is how we like at the first level, how we from a beginning to scraping the data. Like for my web, I don't think I have any important data to scraping, but like for the about Google, like we can see how the career, and then you can go to his web, you can see how many job you have, and just imagine you have a project, you link to the career, and every day he will tell you, hey boss, how many job we posted today? Like it's easy to like make you know like what's the job like they get from today and just apply that, right? But I have to say just follow the role, don't do some damage thing, like don't just follow the robots.txt to follow that role. Okay, so this is the second page, principle of extracting data. And you can look, this I showed the example, and like you can say when we through those coding, they will show like it's which parts of our page. So actually that was easy to find the data on my page, because my page is really simple, don't have too much information. And okay, so we have to say the web scraping have two type web. Have one I would call it like OG, like my web is basic with the HTML and the CSS. So we usually call that is static website, and that was easy to get data from that. And have the second one is usually like get from the JavaScript. It's a dynamic part, and that was a little hard. Like for Python, I know the beautiful soup, that is the library for to do the static parts for the web. Like you can do like HTML, read CSS, and return what do you search, and we will see the example in the behind. And for the JavaScript, I remember it's the Selenium, and we will see the example too. So I will guys is like this part we can see HTML, CSS. This is the static part, like never change. But this part, you can see the script. That was the JavaScript part. So that was actually a little tricky to get the data from. So we can see here, like for this page, Google, like, so this is hard to web scraping. Like they have so much HTML class, anything. This is a static web, but if we go to the career, actually this is a dynamic. They made of this one use web scraping. You can see here, it's a scrap. So I wouldn't say they just designed for this one, but this is really a little harder to scraping. You have to learn some new skill to do that. And okay, let's go back to this one. So this is, we talk about how to safely use this tag. You can go to the Roblox, and if you want practice you web scraping skill and don't want to go to jail or do anything, like it's maybe a little, you can go to this web. It's the www example rabbits txt. This web is, I remember, oh sorry, wait, uh I now have a website. It's for the web scraping to use. So I will post on the Discord, on the GDSC community. That website is for the people to practice the web scraping. I remember that is a bookstone, and you can scraping like what's the price, what's a book from the web, and I will post on the Discord. Just give me some time. And so this one is the first example of our like today topic. This was pretty simple. We even didn't use the data from the web. Like we can see here, it's a it's a HTML document. Like it looks random, right? So if you see my website like HTML, you will see lots of layouts here. Like it's not say like human readable, but it looks like at least you know like so if we I guess if we refresh it, and you will see like lots of layer like body layer, and they will include anything. So if we can open that, but sometimes the HTML will like this one. It's not human readable, and but machine can readable that. So like this is for like practicing web scraping, like because if you want to get some element from the web, like for the Google one, I will show everyone example on this one. It's this one. Like if we want to get the career have a link. So you can just scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, and wait, give me some second. Okay. Oh, let me see. Just let me try again. Okay, I think this one is perfect right now. Okay, just I don't want to waste time on this part. Like, if you want get the data from maybe here, yeah, I think it's here. Yeah, right. Like, just assume we want get a link of the career. Like, if you point my career, they will go to redirect to another link, right? So usually, like if you want to get this link, notes use a personal to point this link. Like just let machine gets all the link, and you may like let the machine find the name of career and go to that link and then return the job or anything, and you like just find the element from the web. This is a person you should do, like so you have to have some basic skill to how to read this like web scraping to read this HTML and find the element you want and put them to your machine, and they will return a value for you. So like for the career one, we can see here, this is column one, and okay, we got it. So we can see here is class glue foot link and the href. So is anybody see this link, right? Okay, when we do that, voila, we come to the career. So this is what I say, like web scraping basic is from the HTML and the CS element to get the data, but not personal, it's from the like machine to do that one. So if we want looking for this, this class, looks easy, like class glue foot link and the target or anything. But if you really want to find it, did anyone remember how how much layer I open? So this is the basic skill we have to learn. Like so for this coding part, back to this example. This is a HTML example, even though it's like a whole web, but we can see HTML, and this is head, and this is title. I think everybody know the title meaning. Title, this is the Dormer House story, and this is the element from the web. For now, it's not a web, but it's a HTML element, like, and they store some information in that, and just oh, so we use a Python and we use the beautiful soup this library to show this one. So just don't remember like include some library. So we can see this is so we get the soup equal beautiful soup, and this is the document name here, and this was like write the codes into so this is we put this HTML documents into the soup, and we can print if it. And so the first one we print is soup.prettify. So did anyone know like what's this result we will print for? Like just basic the prettify, just have a guess. Did anyone have know that? Okay, that's okay because this is oh someone. Yeah, I guess it from yeah, absolutely. Spencer. Oh yeah, this is really wonderful answer. Yeah, because this is pretty, right? It's make the human can feel a little comfortable. So I will really show everybody the example. I think everyone can see my code, right? This is the same thing. So wait, let me Python one. Yeah. So we just simple see this one. So look, this have the layer. Like we can see the title, the dome house story, and the body parts, and this is the whole HTML. So this, and I know it's a little tricky. Like although it's human readable, but it's hard to read actually. But we can see how few link here, and the link have here personal class is the sister, and have the ID. The ID is unique. It's like link one, link two, link three. All right. So this is how the prettify work. And so for now, we just find the element. Like I say, if like I say like before, if we want to find the link at my career, we have to use like whatever the ID equal or class equal. Like this is like maybe have the 100 element in the web, and every web have the unique ID, and then you just tell the machine, hey guys, give me the answer. His ID is like 1234, and he will return the result to you. All right. So let me see this one. Let me see. Uh, let me see this part. So this one is print the soup dot title. I don't know. Oh, sorry. I can't see your code. Did anyone see? I could see it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, could you see right now? I didn't see the chat. Like, I didn't see that because my chat is on my phone. Could you see my code right now? Okay, like sometimes if you cannot see, just refreshing this and go out and go in again. Sometimes this machine will have. Like, I will post my code to the Discord after this event, so don't be worried, and I will give more comment to like more easy understand that. So don't be worried about that. I wish you can see this code right now. So for this, we can see the soup dot title. I'm not sure if anyone learns the class in the C, like the structure in the C or class in the Python. So basic, it is tell like at first as a line 70, we can see the soup equal, our document, and it means give me the soup which its element is title, and this means give me the title's name, and this means it gives the title string. It's pretty simple, right? So let me run this program right now. So we can see here. So this is what I print. So don't be careful about that. So print soup.title. We can see title, the dome house story, and this is the subtitle name because they don't have the name element at here, so it only will print the title. And so for the string, we only can see the mouse story. Okay, I think next event I will find some easy word to read. So we can see the difference with the soup.title and the soup.title.string is the soup.title.string, he don't return the title parts. Yeah. So the string means the string means like the double quotes, like this part, anything that is string. But if you only single element, that means char. So this means char, and this means string. So that's perfect. This is like for people understand how the web scraping work, because no one wants to find the elements in lots of elements. So we usually make the machine to do that, and the machine do pretty good at here. So let me back to here, and this yes, string the bottom name. Yeah, perfect. Perfect answer, Daniel. Right. So this is like if someone cannot see the code, actually I put in the PowerPoint. I'm not sure. Could you see right now? Let me check. Okay. So this so for the right part, this is the whole code. This run the result, and I will explain quickly again. So for the soup, he called the beautiful soup. That is the message from the beautiful soup. The beautiful soup is a library from the Python. Like they have lots of function in that, and the beautiful soup is one of the function. And you don't have to care about like what thing happened here, because that's just what the function. Excuse me. That's just what the function work, and we only see this print the result. So the pretty is means like do you remember here? This part is human cannot read. This just mess up my mind, and this make pretty will print the top part. Before this is soup.title. This part make people feel comfortable, and print soup.title. It's print the title, the normal story title, and the soup title.name. It's only print the title because they don't have a name. If in the title part they have the title and the name, and they will return a value, and they print the soup.title.string. It's the last line. It's the normal story. So this is a really simple example for that. So okay, for the second part, we really back to the real world, how to get the data from the real web. So this is the URL we want. Still, it's my website because I don't want any, I don't want to get in trouble. Like so, this we use another one is request get. This like for the request, like anyone know what means of request? It's gets responsible from your website, and so I want simple say this have like four way to do that. One is get, another is push or a post. Sorry. So what means of request dot get? Get means get element from your web, and what means of sorry get. What's the next message is like back to my website. Like we can go to the redirect link, like maybe go to like ricardo.me.link. It's for because that don't exist. But if we want in our web scraping to like when we get to the ricardo.me, how we go to the link, it's use the post. Like if I post here like request.post, and have the link, and they will get the ricardo.me and the backslash link. So the reason I don't put here because that is a little confused notes for like for the beginner. So I just want to show some demo for people and how this work. And if you are interested, just go into that and learn deep. Okay, so for this part, I want to show is how to really get the element from the web, not only from the some text. So this is our example too. Is anyone can see my code right here? I wish. Okay, I wish anyone can see. This is simple code, but actually it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. This is only few line code, but it actually gets lots of information. So I want to explain for the dish web. It's just sorry. Get the return from the web. And so what is the print this web? So this web usually like we can see here is we can see here it's I just show how it's run. It's messed up, right? So we just see the first line. How the response is 200. 200 means that's work. If like maybe 210, 404, that means no work. What's this can really do on your coding part? Like you can say if response equal 200, just run that code. If not, just tell me, hey, you get something wrong. You know, that's what I'll tell you. It's not your coding wrong. Maybe it's you just cannot access the web. So for the first part, we printed this web. It is sorry. Let me add some comment here. It's return did you success? Did return what's your attribute for access the web? And for the second part, we use the familiar is beautiful soup because you can see for here we pass the value is this web.txt and this is use his function and he can get that data and read back to me. And for ETL, you can see, wow, this no one can understand here. You know, it's just like random code, right? But did anyone remember the soup pretty, right? This pretty is a really nice tool for us. Okay, let's we do this pretty. Just simple here. Voila, looks, it's, I have to say it's not human readable, but it's really beautiful right now. We can see like each relation and each layer for this one. So they will just approve, is this same with my web? So I will open all the link. I will open all the link over here. So head and name, viewport, and like some link, title, body, and script. So basic, just I give everyone. Oh, anyone have some question? Yeah, absolutely. I will give guys 3 seconds to remember this one. Okay, did anyone remember it? And we're back to here. You will feel that was the same thing, exactly same thing. That is how my project name and this is how my phone number. Don't call me at night. I'm busy at night. I have my assignment. All right. So this is how my link to my GitHub and anything here and my email. So this is how to you get the data from the web. Like you know, you cannot do anything for this data, but I will show you how we work on this data on the example 3. And for now, we back to the we're back to the PowerPoint. Oh, this is something just gets a response here and it gets the beautiful, you know, beautiful text here. So to the third part, it's our last part of the static. And I think this, oh, someone have a chat. Is soup read HTML screen? This is a perfect question, but let me think. I don't think like from in my memory, I remember like maybe like binary file, but I think if you want now this question, you have to go to the build a soup this library and know that's what really happened in the detail. But I wouldn't suggest to do that because usually we use the library from the Python is you know use the tool like other people create. Like if you interesting, you can go to that beautiful soup. If you want, I can send the beautiful soup library to the Discord, and you can go into that and know what's really happening in the detail. But I remember I talked to my professor. I say, what's really happening on the library? He told me it's a bunch of 1 and 0. It's binary file. It's really low level thing, and I think actually I really don't know the answer of this question, but it's really nice. At least our events make this interesting, right? It's really nice feedback. So thank you for your question. So for the example 3, we just this begin have a little meaningful, like you not only get the data from the web, you will get more specific data. Like I think no one wants, when you web scraping data, just scraping all the data and you just scroll. No one want to do that. So I will show the example first to tell other people like what's really happened here. So this is still the familiar response, and they just return a link. Voila. What's the link? Oh, it's a link to the Google career. Yeah, I think this work, and they didn't change the address for that. So basically, what is happen is URL. It's not about Google, right? And then we back to the about Google, and it's here. And this web request.get the URL. This is how they return the response 200. Is anyone remember this one, right? And we still use the beautiful soup to analyze the data from the web, but we use a different here. We get the link. What's a link? Is the soup.findAll. What's a find all? It's easy to understand what's a find all, right? Find all, the element name is A, but still this is a function from the beautiful soup. So if you are interested, just go to the beautiful soup and try to figure out what's really happened. And I will tell anyone for this link, they will return all the elements with the A. All right. And this is a simple function. So I will explain for linking links. This means the link is like, how do you say that? It's a loop. Like the links, it's store. Sorry, I will get more comment. I'm so sorry for this one. Store all the elements with A. So this links, it's store all the element, have the A in the Google.web, and for linking links, that means the link is each element in links, and if the link.text.strapped.lower. So this looks, like hard to understand, but actually it's easy. I will explain right now. So link.text, this is easy to understand, just the txt document like makes a link to a string. And what means is the strap, this part. So I will explain here. It means, sometimes the element have some space between each element, and this is like clean all the space. And this $, is, I think it's like easy to understand, like it is a transfer the big A to small a, because like they maybe have lots of element name is career, like my career or Google careers, but we only want to find that one, which is that one is we want to see the link, right? So this is like we want so this means the element in links, for each element in the links, if this element his name equal the careers, because when we back to this one, you can see his name is careers, right? And what is the A? You can see here. This have the A. I don't know how do you see this element, but it's have the A here, and this name is a career. So when we this link is just call this function, and when we really run this function, it will back this link for us. So it's the same of this link actually. Okay, so we done the parts for the static part, and for next part I will show a simple example for the how to get data from the dynamic, but it's just an example because it's too hard like for this time. So is anyone have the question for the static part? Let me see if anyone have this question. Oh, looks no one have. Oh, I see a question right now. Okay, thanks for your feedback. I'm so nervous before this event. Okay, so I want to show an example for the dynamic because mm, it's coded here and it's pretty long, right? So actually, like this hard to explain, like for because this topic is for beginner, right? So to be honest, I only want to show guys this example, like so I want to see the let me see. Let me see. Okay, I want to see the selenium. This is for how to get the dynamic part of this one. So I will show guys this example. So just here. Yeah. Okay. Look, this is dynamic part. I didn't move my mouse. They just move automatically. All right. This is how the dynamic parts work. That's perfect, right? It looks amazing, right? Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's in my chat with my friends, and uh, and so this is how the dynamic part work. Usually, like how do you say, like, did anyone remember the element on the web? Like they will choose that element and scroll that. Use a function to scroll that, like a real human to do that, and because that website is dynamic generates. So every time you access the website, that data is different. So you just scroll that and get data from that web, and you just like you can get like some company name, or like you want get what's the best food near me, like anything about that, like did anyone see the example in Google Map, right? Like, but I have to say, scroll data from Google Map is illegal, all right? If you do that and you tell anyone you do that, you will go to the jail. Or so I didn't get the data from that. Like, I just show the scroll part. This is the scroll. So, but that's really funny because when I do the scroll part, I don't know. That's a dangerous thing actually. So this is my personal website. So, but I have to tell anyone, look, that looks fancy, right? But I have to say again, just when you really do that, just check the privacy or check the text or just search on the website, anything like, just don't do some damage thing. I didn't get any data from that. I just show the scroll. Okay, I will lock my door. I don't want like FBI to lock my door. Okay, so that is the funny part. Like I just get the scroll parts, and but I didn't get the information from that. So I think that's okay. Like because you didn't just the data is it's really expressing, like it's really bad part. So we just see here. I want simple explain some code from here. If anyone want to see here, like uh, actually this is. So this is the Windows size. Did anyone remember that Google part? This is the Windows size, and okay, this is just some function, but it's really hard to explain. But I have to say, just remember when you want to get data from that, just be careful, and and just check the txt and check the robots txt, and if anyone interesting, I maybe get a second event. Maybe we'll talk more about the dynamic data actually. And to be honest, if you really want to access the Google data, you can go to. Oh, really? Oh, sorry, my bad, my bad. Oh, I think. Oh, sorry, my bad. I think because I called that Google and entire screen. Sorry, my bad. So I will go back here. So basic like usually I want say few situation like in the crash the web, usually just you access too frequency, so they will ban you. And sometimes you really cross the website and you access the data you cannot access. And if anyone interesting, I will like host the second event. I think is in the next semester. It's more about the dynamic data, because actually for the web scraping, it's like the funny part is not legal actually, you know. But if anyone interesting, I will think about maybe go the second part about the more about the dynamic, and I will find some good example to really show how get the data dynamic from the web. So basic for today, I think that's everything. So I will get everybody a summary, seminar ready. So beautiful soup is make human readable HTML, and the request.get actually just extract the element from the web, and you can see did you successfully access the website, and so and I have a demo show like obtaining information from the dynamic web. All right, is that anyone have any future inquiries like maybe some question for that? I think today is very easy and make people interesting about the web scraping. And I now really have a few job is web scraping like data. It's like it's like a data analysis. If you are interested about any data thing, you just you can go deep. So let me see. Is anyone okay? See a question. So is that standard to use Selenium for like it's not the standard actually. Like but I know that is one way. I use that to show the demo. So I know that is one way, but I know lots of skill you can do that. Okay, what's the disco link? That's a perfect question. So like I want answer the first question is the Selenium is not only skill for dynamic scribing, but I only know that one, but you can search on internet, like give me some skill, like give me some library for that. What's in the disco? I will send the disco link. Just give me some second. Yeah, let me close my screen share. All right. So that's perfect. Oh, I will send the link of Discord. Um, invite any people. Okay. I will paste it the link in the Discord at the comment part. All right. So if you want to join our GDSA link, you can just go to GDSA Discord. You can just go to this link, and I think I will post most of data. Sorry, most of code on that, unless on dynamic one, because dynamic one I need some time to fix that. When I fix that question or anyone wants just send on the Discord, I will post that code on that. I will add some comments. Okay, so is anyone have any question? I think today's it's end here. It's perfect experience for guys actually. I will wait like 2 minutes, and if don't have any question, I just this event just end. Everyone can feel free, just leave. Yeah. Yeah. You are welcome. Thanks, Brian. Okay, you can just, you can just ask on the chat, or like you can just talk here. Sorry, I can't. Oh, just wait. Yeah, give me 1 second. It's for music didn't close. Uh, I could you help me right now? I cannot hear you. I don't know. Is I mute you? No. I think you can have on the left bottom of this screen have mute or unmute. Or you can just send the question to the Discord. I can also help too. Yeah. Yeah. All right. See you. Bye, guys.